Welcome to the show, everyone. Welcome back. We're back in action over here, man. 2024. Just got to say 2023 was a little rough year for myself.
Yeah,
man, a little reflection on that. Unfortunately couldn't do, as many shows as I wanted to, like the year before, 2022. But we're going to get it back going again.
Oh, yeah.
Lots of people lined up.
Full force.
Hold on. Slow down with that full force,
I can't.
bro.
I'm ready to go.
Ronnie's all excited here. And
I am excited, man, because this helps
awesome.
me. This helps.
Oh, absolutely. This helps, man.
Talking helps. Seeing people, meeting with people. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
2024, man.
2024. Everything's good.
Yeah.
Things firing up. It's been a little while, man. This is gonna knock the rust off and everything. Make sure all the equipment's working.
Yeah. How's your turmeric? Turmeric.
It's good. It's my mud water.
Yeah.
It's very delicious. Very delicious.
Yeah.
Healthy and nutritious.
Very beneficial.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what those benefits are.
Yeah. Does it help the wiener at all?
Huh? What'd you say?
Does it help the wiener?
The wiener? I don't know, man.
I'm going to start 2024 talking about Carl's wiener.
Well, I thought we were going to do an opener about you showing up late because I was pooping.
So,
which one is it?
When I wake up, I take several trips to the bathroom due to my Crohn's disease, right?
I gotcha.
But we're not going to cry about that. I'm beating that battle.
Uh-huh.
But
doing a good job.
For the first time, I was up, I was ready, I was on time, I was making good time. I'm driving down the road, I'm listening to my 70s, 60s and 70s classic mix that I made on my Apple Play and stuff. Yeah. So I'm cruising along, and then I let you know I'm minutes away, and he basically tells me to turn around and go back home because he was pooping.
I didn't say turn around and go back home. I said
I live a half an hour away. Keep in mind.
I said, take your time. I'm pooping.
Yeah, he said, take your time. I'm pooping.
Take your time, man. I don't,
So what I did was I went over to the beautiful little village over here.
Oh, yeah.
And just walked around for like 10 minutes.
10 minutes?
I figured you needed that time.
I did, man. Thank you. I appreciate that.
And then with my walk around and I had some sips of coffee, then I had to go poop.
Oh, man.
So luckily Smithfield, well.
They have bathrooms.
They have bathrooms, yeah.
I got you, man.
Yeah, sorry.
So let's stop talking about this shit.
No,
today.
I think people should talk about morning poops because it's something that all of us do, especially if you're out drinking the night before. You know what I mean? And,
yeah, man.
Or eating bad the night before, whatever it is.
Yeah, a lot of people, still talking about this. A lot of people don't understand, but there's quite a few different types of, I guess, shit.
Yeah, Carl, you can curse, bro.
There's good shit.
Yeah.
I mean, the reflection of your health is through your poop.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
You have good, healthy shits.
Yeah. They say the Liver King doesn't even wipe when he goes to the bathroom because he's such a fraud.
Is full of testosterone and
I know he's
lies.
Such a fraud. But there are those times where after you go and you clean up, right? I personally use baby wipes. If you're not using baby wipes, what are you doing?
Sandpaper. I'm using sandpaper.
Oh, disgusting. Wipe regularly, right? With whatever toilet paper you choose, right? And you have to give it a couple times over with some baby wipes. And after you get up and you walk around, you might squish a little bit in your pants, but it's all clean. It's all good.
God.
Right, but anyway.
Anyway, we're done talking about that.
Yeah.
We're done talking about that. So it's the beginning of February. This year is going by fast, man. I guess the older I get, the faster it's going, man. January flew by.
I know. And then eventually you will die.
I'm going to die eventually. We're all going to die. There's no stopping that.
No. So. But that doesn't mean it's the end. But that's a different topic.
Yeah. Anyway, when you said that, thinking about that, I just recently watched that movie Elysium. It's pretty good, man. With those health pods and all that stuff, and people.
I gotta look into it. I've never seen it.
Never.
No.
Oh, man.
Is it old or is it new? Who's the main star?
Matt Damon.
Matt Damon. Okay, he has that thing in the back of his head.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Okay.
It's like futuristic, cyberpunk.
Yeah, I saw that a while ago. It was good.
Yeah. It's like 2015 or 17, right around there, I think.
Yeah.
Something like that. Someone out there. George Georgie's probably going to be yelling at us. We're like, oh, it's this movie at this time and all that other stuff.
Yeah.
Anyway, so speaking about that, man, we're going to talk about some 2024 predictions since it's still early in the year.
Yeah.
Man, so I'm going to start off with The Simpsons. The Simpsons predictions.
They never fail.
They haven't failed yet, man. I mean, it's
You
pretty,
know, that's the longest running show.
Show, yeah. There's a lot of conspiracy theory behind all this. Like the creators are part of some type of like elite secret group
Yeah.
that are time travelers, and
Yeah.
they're like relaying messages through their cartoons and all this stuff. And
Right, because what better way to show people than a harmless cartoon?
yeah,
Right?
it's crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy, man.
I believe all that stuff though.
I do too.
Yeah.
So the prediction that I did see
Mm-hmm.
was this solar flare
Oh boy.
from the sun. So supposedly right now there's this like black hole in the sun or something like that. There's something going on there. And they're saying,
Black hole sun, won't you come?
see, it's a song,
It's a song.
Soundgarden, man.
It's a great song.
Absolutely.
Rest in peace to the singer of that song.
Chris Cornell.
Yes.
My brain is firing pretty good, man. Must be the mud water.
You're firing good on all cylinders.
Yeah. Or maybe it was that poop that I took. It kind of released all that.
Yeah. Refreshing.
Refreshing. So supposedly there's this black hole going on in the sun. I'm not sure what, I need to do a little bit more research about that scientifically. But they're saying that a solar flare happens so many years and so on and so forth. Also, our electrical grid is pretty weak and fragile for some reason.
But doesn't that power all the electrical vehicles everybody's running around getting?
Have you seen it? Oh, man.
You guys are
Talk about those electrical vehicles.
You guys have been played. Trust me when
man.
I cannot wait until all these electrical vehicles stop working. And then I show up in my V8 all loud and little wienered. And I'm and I pull
Jeez.
up.
Truck's not that big.
Oh no, yeah. If you got a V8 engine with a Hemi and all that stuff
man.
like that, it's guaranteed that your wiener is small, right?
Sure.
But all these guys with these battery operated cars, they got the huge wieners.
I don't know.
You know what I mean? Full battery life.
Full battery life. What are they inserting a plug up their ass or something?
Yeah.
Oh man. So anyway, the solar flare is supposed to like blast us or whatever and hit. It's supposed to like knock off all the electrical equipment and fry like microchips and all that stuff and kind of send us back quite a few years.
Yeah.
So
I
back
could
in
only
Stone
hope.
Age almost.
I could only hope.
I don't know, man.
Technology has
That's a lot of-
it's gotten out of hand.
That would cause like mass chaos.
Sometimes you need a little chaos.
Is that your Bane impression?
It was terrible, yeah, but it was. Yeah.
Okay. See, I did get it though. It wasn't that bad, man.
You did. No, you
I was
did.
thinking about that or
Yeah.
the Joker.
Moya
One of
does
the
it.
two.
Moya does it great.
Oh, I love that guy.
Oh,
I actually
God, I
saw
love
him
him.
last night.
I wish I can keep Moya in my pocket, and every time I'm upset, I just pull him out, and he like dances in my hand. You know what I mean? Like a little Moya figurine.
You said that about Freddy and his little bobblehead, and I made a little bobblehead.
Yeah. Where's mine at?
You got T-shirt. You got T-shirts, man.
Yeah.
Come on.
I don't need a bobblehead to know I'm important.
I guess I gotta get a bobblehead.
Yeah, I guess so. But anyway,
I was thinking about getting one of those Funko Pops. You ever see them? They're like the superhero one right there.
oh
See
yeah,
it?
yeah, I got a Tony Soprano and a Tom Brady one.
Yeah. You get a little Ronnie Lane one.
Yeah, yeah. my ears all big.
Chilling with Carl. Yeah, man,
Yeah.
that'd be fun.
You may not notice it, but outside of these headphones, my ears are massive.
You're like what you call it? Radio antennas?
Yeah. So
Satellite dishes.
I can hear that solar flare coming. You know?
Oh man. Anyway, on top of that, another prediction would be some type of like major disaster or war that would actually stop the election from happening. There is something written. I'm not 100% sure if it's in the Constitution or something, some type of law, to where there is some major disaster or catastrophe or something like that, like war, like it could stop the election or something.
Well, I mean, things aren't good. Things aren't good.
Things are really not good, especially up in New York, unfortunately.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like they're and not to get too deep into this, and definitely not getting political, but
Yeah.
it feels like there is a massive invasion going on, and I don't know if they're going to use it for votes. I don't know what their plan is, but the people in power have a plan, and the end result is not good.
So that kind of ties into this a little bit, just because of any type of disaster or anything like that.
Yeah.
I don't want to put like fear in people,
No,
but I want to make people aware of the situation if they don't know
Yeah.
or whatnot. That
Yeah.
we don't know who's coming through those borders.
no, we don't.
That's the thing.
they're
That's part of the border process is,
Right.
you know, bringing people in and checking their background. You got people coming from all over, and I believe there was something happened in New York City, and two officers, I think one was an officer and one was a lieutenant or something,
Yeah, it was terrible.
and they were arresting somebody for whatever reason, I don't know,
Right.
but then they were being attacked by the crowd behind them.
Yeah.
And supposedly those people that were attacking them are affiliated with some type of gang. That's the most recent thing that I heard on the news.
Yeah. No, and they're
Unfortunately, I cannot confirm or deny that or anything else like that. So that's just
Right.
something I'm hearing.
Yeah.
So if it were to be true, that's horrible.
Yeah.
Allowing, gang members and all that stuff come through our border
Right.
and just cause like havoc and chaos in this country.
Yeah. I mean, and they were all here illegally, unchecked. And what's happening is it's all like 20 to 30-year-old military aged men.
Yeah, where's our families at?
Hardly any females, hardly any children.
Yeah.
So
That's like an invasion almost.
it is an invasion.
Normally people that are trying to, I guess, leave their country for
Yeah.
whatever reason, seek refugee.
Right. And that's fine.
families.
I understand that. That's fine. Right.
Yeah.
This country was built on immigrants,
Absolutely.
but this is a whole different thing. I believe politically they are opening the borders, allowing all these people to come in unchecked, and they hope to have all those people vote a certain way. I mean, it's obvious.
It is.
There's no other reason to leave your country wide open other than to use those people for something, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So when people argue about, border walls and all this stuff, it's a simple thing. When you leave your house, do you lock your door? When you go to sleep, do you lock your door? When you get in your vehicle, do you lock your door? When you leave your vehicle, do you lock? Why are you locking entrances and exits
To your house.
To your
and
house.
Your property and all that stuff because you don't want people going
Right.
inside.
It's the same as the country. You can't just let anyone inside of your home, right? So
Yeah. It's not like we're not letting anyone come into the
no,
country.
we let people
We
in.
have a process.
We have a process.
It's a process.
People don't understand all of these people coming across. There is a process. And if you complete that process, you become a U.S. citizen, and that's great.
Yeah.
The rest are breaking the law.
Yep.
All of these people you see on TV coming across, they are literally breaking the law.
Yeah, man.
And now they're beating up police officers in broad daylight in the middle of New
yeah.
York City, the biggest city in the world, right? The most popular city in the world. And the DA lets them free
Out. Yeah, listen
with
free.
no bail, no nothing.
That's crazy.
Then they disappeared, hopped on a bus, and went to California somewhere.
Yeah.
It's only going to get worse, man. And this is part of that 2024,
It's the beginning, man.
it's the beginning. So we got to just prepare yourself, take care of your family,
Yeah, man.
and just
Absolutely.
monitor your surroundings.
Educate yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah. Main
I
thing
say
is
move to the woods.
self-awareness.
You
Move
know?
to the woods.
Move to the woods.
It's easier said than done, man.
Yeah.
Easier said than done. There's not too many woods in New Jersey that is left. I mean, there's lots of woods,
Yeah.
but I don't know woods to where you can actually buy and live and all that stuff.
Send those illegals down to the Pine Barrens.
Oh man, no,
Yeah.
don't send them to the Pine Barrens. Give them the proper housing and all that stuff that they need.
Right.
Like New York City is a sanctuary state or city.
Mm-hmm.
And like I saw, which was horrible, they have them like in like huge barracks thing, and it looked like a homeless encampment or something like that. It was
Right.
crazy.
Yeah.
Like no one should
that
live like that.
they're taking children out of schools and putting these illegals in there,
Yeah.
and they're
Yeah, I heard.
overrunning the city, and they're just giving them everything. Yet we have homeless vets who aren't giving anything. We have homeless Americans who aren't giving anything. We have ghettos and projects everywhere across the country,
Yep.
and they aren't given anything. Yet these people that come over illegally breaking the law are given everything. And they're given everything by one political side for votes. So think about that and, vote accordingly. But anyway,
Man, we could just keep going this political route.
we could. Without picking any sides, I'm just showing you what one side is doing, right? And if you think that that's okay, well, lock your door, or let these people come in your home. If you got a spare bedroom, have like a group of 5 adult men just come inside your house and sit in your living room with all your kids. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
Why not?
Oh man, that's rough.
Yeah.
That's rough.
But anyway.
let's change this up just a little bit. I don't know.
Every piece of me wants to keep going and just lash
I do, man.
out,
I want
right?
to keep going.
But I
might as
don't.
well.
No, I don't want to.
Might as well, man. Now we got plenty of
I
time.
don't want to start negative.
Let's talk about world politics. You want to talk about world politics? Let's talk about. I don't know, man. Let's talk about
why aren't we living in like Costa Rica somewhere?
Huh?
Costa Rica.
Costa Rica.
Yeah, it's beautiful there.
I don't know. Why aren't we? Are we stupid?
Because we got fucking work this week. That's why.
Come on, you're just saying we can't just quit our jobs and go move to Costa Rica and like live on the beach, become a bum? Is that what we'd be invading that Costa Rica?
I honestly wouldn't mind like a 1-room bungalow right next to the water somewhere. You know the movie Lethal Weapon?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Mel Gibson's character, he lived in a trailer
On the beach.
right on the beach.
I know.
What's wrong with that? You know what I mean?
Nothing's wrong with that, man.
I feel like in America, we look down upon people who have the simplest life, right?
Yeah.
People
Guess
feel
so.
like you have to have a great career, you have to make great money, you have to have a nice car, you have to have a beautiful house, you have to live a certain way according to...
Are you trying to say something about this shithole apartment that I'm
No,
in?
no. This is not a shithole apartment. You live in a nice area. It's
trying.
right next to one of my favorite spots that I go to. It's beautiful. My point is, there is nothing wrong with living in a 1-bedroom bungalow on the beach.
Yeah.
Right?
It's true. Simple. Simple is better.
Or a trailer like Mel Gibson.
Yeah, absolutely. A lot of people do that.
Yeah.
So, man, I do want to talk just one little thing about world politics.
Yes.
Which is pretty interesting, and I'd like to check it out.
Okay.
Tucker Carlson, he just interviewed Vladimir Putin.
He did.
I definitely would like to hear that interview.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. You know what's funny? Putin has been interviewed previous times in the past.
Yeah.
The people that have interviewed Putin in the past were on a certain side politically.
Mhm.
And when they interviewed him, it was fine. When Tucker Carlson interviews Putin, now it's treason and he's a traitor and all this stuff. How could he do that?
Oh, man. It's
And
crazy.
in my mind, I'm thinking, well, you're only saying that because he's in a different political party than you.
Yeah.
Because every time Putin has been interviewed, it's been by one side politically. And that was fine. That's what we got to stop. We got to stop the fighting of both sides. You know what I mean?
Well, the media just needs to present the facts, period.
Right.
They
But
need
the
to stop
facts,
pushing their own agenda.
the facts, it doesn't match their agenda that they're
That's
pushing.
Unfortunately.
Right. Remember you turned on the news years ago and the news, they broadcasted the news. Now there's these networks are owned by people who are on a certain side politically. So if that news is damaging their side politically, they're not going to put that out there.
I got you. Interesting.
It gets me so crazy.
It does. It gets
And
me crazy too.
I'm at that age where I guess I'm old now.
Bitter old man. You're a bitter old man. Me
so
too.
Where now I'm sitting there drinking my coffee and I'm watching certain shit and I'm like,
That's what you say?
Yeah, that's what I said.
I can imagine just seeing you like that in like a whatchamacallit, like
robe?
a bathrobe.
Yeah, I wear
with
a robe.
like fuzzy slippers on.
Yeah, I got my white Tony Soprano
You're just like
bathrobe.
waking up. You're like,
I got my coffee. Yeah. I look at
the news.
I scroll through social media and all I see is just negativity. Yeah.
Maybe it's your perspective. Maybe you need to change your perspective on that. Maybe. What do you think?
I don't know. I think I need to disconnect myself from social media and only use it, I don't know, to look up videos of puppies or some shit. You know what I mean?
If you want, man, I could send you puppies and kitties and
all the time,
animals and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Do that if you want.
Because I find myself looking at political shit that pisses me off.
Yeah.
Every other page is like some
there too. Yeah.
Some Instagram OnlyFans hoe. She's got a fat bubble butt. She's shaking her ass for everybody, and she's making millions of dollars. And my dumb ass is going to work. You know what I mean?
Oh man,
what has society created?
Look, I've been trying to work on this. I'll give you a little side hustle.
Yeah.
I don't want to say it.
No, you say it. Yeah.
Say it?
I want in on the side hustle.
You want in on this side hustle?
Yeah.
Okay. We're gonna I can't, man.
Nah, go ahead, come on. No filter. This is the no filter
no
podcast.
Filter zone? Okay, no filter.
No filter
okay.
podcast. Chilling with
skip
Carl.
this part if you are offended. I don't know when to. Maybe about 5 minutes from now. I don't think we're talking about 5 minutes from now, but yeah, it's about like 21 minutes in or whatever. Skip about 5 minutes from now if you don't want to be offended by anything like this. But
or if you have balls, just watch the whole thing.
Watch the whole thing. Anyway, thinking about starting an OnlyFans.
Okay.
Taking feet pictures.
Feet pictures?
People. Oh yeah, but not just regular feet pictures. Like something like crushing grapes.
Yeah.
Yeah, like videos, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like squishing stuff
bro,
in between their toes.
It's an actual fetish. People are into that.
I know. I think we could make money.
Yeah.
I'm not. Look, I am not a feet person.
And it's all about the sound as well.
I'm not. Yeah.
What's that called? Where the sound?
It's like AMS or something like that. It's like
So my idea for that is we bake a cake. You have a fresh cake, a nice cake. Maybe it's a strawberry shortcake, whatever your choice is, right?
I think that's already done though.
No. And then you don't even know where I'm going. And then the cake is sitting there, and then out of nowhere, your feet.
Not my feet.
Whose feet are you going to use? You're going to start an OnlyFans page
with other people's feet.
All right. Well, then my feet.
We're going to have people.
I have great looking feet. But anyway.
Good. Okay.
My mother bathed me in oatmeal until I was like 12, right?
Yeah.
So that's why I'm 43, but I look so great. But anyway, so if you take your feet and you just stomp into the freshly baked cake, the sounds of that and just everything, 100,000 views easily.
I bet.
So if anyone's interested in us using their feet,
yeah, man.
Notice I said us because now I'm invested.
Now we're invested.
Yeah, I know there's some women out there with some really good feet. Jennings has really nice feet.
Yeah,
his feet are they're almost like hobbitish, like a hobbit's foot.
Really?
Yeah, without the hair though.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's weird
to look at his feet.
Mm-hmm.
Might be part of it. Now I got some gnarly toes that have been broken and all that stuff. So
I want that too. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, maybe. I guess
It's a good idea.
More like the Fred Flintstone toes.
Yeah. So if anyone wants their feet put on OnlyFans,
yeah, man,
just give us a shout
make
out.
some money.
Yeah,
help us make some money.
Yeah. So what's next?
That's all I got.
The Super Bowl? Where we at? Super Bowl?
Yeah, it's Super Bowl Sunday, man. Super Bowl Sunday. But before that, what you're going to do is we're going to do a little shout out.
Yeah.
It's been forever, man.
It has been
Sunday
forever.
shout out. So I know you got some people to shout out.
On today's.
I got some people to shout out.
Sunday shout out. So I want to give a shout out to 3 of my favorite people, right, that we work with. Trabuco, Garcia, and Aristi. There's a couple of more. There's a couple of more. There's a couple more, but today it's going to be those 3. So Trabuco, he's a great dude. I love him to death. We've gotten to know each other this past year and a half, and I can.
Whoa. You guys committed? Is it open? Open relationship?
We're 100% monogamous with our friendship. Yes.
Ooh.
It's going to be hard for anyone to pull me away from that stud. But no, Trabuco, he's a great dude. I love him to death. And Garcia, she's such a sweetheart. That's my heart. I love that girl. And Aristi, you know, I've just met him recently this past year, and we've gotten really close. And I love all three of those people. So Trabuco, Garcia, and Aristi, I love you.
Yeah, shout out to you guys there. My shout out is to my man Kenny and Gio. Those guys got me back into the training game, man. Back in the fight game.
Oh, you're still using first names? We're still doing that gay shit?
No, you can do whatever you want.
All right.
You do you, man. Right. I'm trying to do me.
Yeah.
As best as I can.
And then maybe we can do each other.
It's not that show yet.
Sorry.
We're getting that. Yeah. We're getting there.
But no, tell me about it. I know you guys are doing the training.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Kenny's been beating me down forever. He's like, hey, man, come to the gym, come to the gym. And, you know, just the timing and scheduling and all this other stuff, man. And then finally, he shot me a text, and I'm like, yes, I'm doing it. And I'm doing it no matter what.
Yeah.
My stupid self. I still think I'm like in my 20s or whatever, but I'm closely rounding 42 there.
Yeah. And he's in his prime.
And he is definitely in his prime, man.
He's such a stud.
He is some prime.
He is
beef.
Doesn't he look like a star? Like the other day he was talking to me and I'm looking at him. Everything about this dude, he's in his prime.
And he's very articulate too, man. Smart.
He's the best.
All that stuff.
He's the best.
Yeah, he's a 10 out of 10.
He is a 10.
He's a 10 out of 10.
100%.
10 out of 10.
Kenny, you are a 10.
10 out of 10, buddy.
That's what we got to start doing. We got to start getting scorecards, and then we name people, and we'll be like,
right? I'm gonna have to get some dry erase boards so we can just be like,
that'd be cool. You get put on the board, and it's right.
Yeah, new
Is
things
that good?
to come. Nah, it's still working.
Okay,
it's still going. Yeah.
All right.
And Gio, young kid, real young. But
I like that kid.
I like him too, man. He's real locked on, squared away. He's eager to learn.
He's a hard worker. Yeah,
love him, man. He doesn't get much credit and all that stuff.
No, he doesn't. That's my boy, though. I like that kid.
He's like 19. I think he's like 19.
Is he 19?
He's like 19.
He's got a lot of heart, that kid. I see
and
the way
he's just gonna get better.
I know. I see the way
so crazy. So much potential.
I see the way he works.
Oh man.
And like that's my guy right there. Yeah, anytime I call him, he shows up.
Yep. Absolutely. Absolutely. He's locked on.
Yeah.
So shout out to those two guys. I went to Muay Thai or striking class that other Friday. And yeah, man, I guess I still got it. I still got it a little bit.
Yeah.
It's just gonna take some time, just some conditioning. It's a completely different workout than anything else. But again, that Friday, my dumbass, I had a training session with Connor in Mays Landing in Main Street or whatever.
Yeah.
We did legs. Oh my God. I'm so stupid. Whenever I do leg day, I do something stupid, man. Ridiculously stupid.
You should just do legs and then just go home and heal.
Yeah, no, not this dumbass.
Yeah.
One time, I think the first time I did leg days and I did something stupid, I went to like Barnegat Lighthouse and I climbed the lighthouse. Who does that stupid stuff? This guy. Real stupid.
So I want to say something to Connor, since you said that.
Yeah.
You're not working him hard enough. Because if you're doing legs with him and he still has and he still has the energy to go climb a clock tower. What is this? Back to the Future?
Lighthouse.
My bad, lighthouse.
Clock tower.
So
lighthouse.
Connor, I got to tell you, he should leave the gym after you do legs with him, and he should struggle.
Get a wheelchair?
Yeah, you should struggle to get in your car and go home. He shouldn't be climbing a clock tower after doing legs.
Maybe, I don't know, man. Maybe it's been about a year and a half since I've been training with this guy. So maybe it's finally working, conditioning.
No, he just needs to go harder.
Just go harder.
Yeah.
I'm going pretty hard, man. I went hard the other day and I was about to die.
That's good, though. The older we get, the harder we got to go.
Yeah, man.
I envy people like Kenny and them because I wish I could go back and
knowing what you know now,
appreciate that energy more, you know? I get up out of bed and there's like 5 different things that hurt me.
Cracking and sore and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Oh man, all that.
Yeah.
So, but I've been trying to go on Fridays.
Yeah.
Last Friday I went. This Friday, unfortunately, it did not because I had a tattoo scheduled.
Looks beautiful.
Had to finish this up, man.
Yeah.
So the arm is finally finished up.
It looks great.
Pictures will be coming and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Shout out to my man Ryan out there in Valhalla Artworks out in Berlin, New Jersey. Good stuff, man.
Nice. When are we going to get matching Chilling with Carl tattoos?
Getting them on our butt cheeks.
Yeah.
So when we get,
that's what we need.
So when we lie next to each other on the nude beach that we're going to in Costa Rica,
yeah,
you know, it's going to say Chilling with Carl.
Chilling. I think on one butt cheek, I'm going to get Chilling. And then on yours, it'll be with Carl. So then when we lay next to each other, you know what I mean?
I got you.
This can go any direction if you want it to.
Well,
but
it's obviously going in this direction.
Let's go back to the Super Bowl.
Okay. It's Super Bowl Sunday.
Yeah.
Super Bowl Sunday.
Who's your pick? I don't even know if you watch football. You probably don't. You don't. He doesn't.
I somewhat watch football. I mean, I guess I kind of have to.
I don't really watch
to keep up with people.
Since Tom Brady left, I really don't care.
Yeah, I kind of have to watch football a little bit. I mean, I'm not into it like a lot of people are, and knowing stats and players. I know certain things, but you know, I guess I kind of got to be normal.
Yeah, with
normal society and kind of like football or something a little bit.
I guess to be a man.
I guess. I mean, I liked football back in the day when I was real young. Yeah. I liked the Los Angeles Raiders because of the symbol.
Well, yeah, they had the meanest looking uniforms.
Yeah,
that black and silver is unmatched.
Then, I like that. I liked Bo Jackson. Bo Jackson was on the Raiders.
Mm-hmm.
Bo did football. Bo did baseball.
Yeah, Bo did everything.
So Bo did everything. So I kind of like Bo Jackson, and then got a little bit older. Then I kind of liked all different types of teams. Just didn't really like click with one of them. And then I was really big into the New York Giants. Yeah, because I lived up there in Central Jersey, and that's kind of like the teams that are Jets and the Giants and all that stuff. And then got down here to South Jersey, and then it's a bunch of Eagles and Cowboys fans and all that stuff.
Yeah.
So,
and there's nothing on the planet worse than an Eagles fan, right?
Yeah, they're horrible.
They're horrible. They're the worst people on the planet.
Oh man,
you know what I mean?
But they're diehard Eagles fans.
They
love the team.
They're just annoying as shit, right? Sit and have a 5-minute conversation with an Eagles fan.
Yeah,
and you'll want to jump off a bridge.
So, being in a location that we are, I guess I'm by default. I'm kind of an Eagles fan by default.
Yeah, well,
you know, it's the local team. It's the closest local team, I'd have to say. So,
yeah.
But
unfortunately,
by default,
I know that the 49ers, who are in the Super Bowl playing against the Kansas City Chiefs today.
Yep.
I just need them to put an end to this Taylor Swift thing. Wow. It's up to the 49ers, right?
I don't think it's going to happen, man.
It's up to the 49ers
it's the script.
To put it in.
The script.
It is a script because she's one of the most popular people on the planet, right? And politically, she goes a certain way. Her boyfriend, he's all about the vaccine. Politically, he goes a certain way. They're two of the most popular people right now. She's in entertainment. He's in sports, right?
So you're saying they're pushing an agenda?
They are 100% pushing an agenda, right?
So
she brings so many new fans to football.
Yeah.
And, you know, it's all about that push.
Here's another 2024 prediction.
Okay.
What Taylor Swift, Kansas City Chiefs, right? Okay.
Yes.
Her boyfriend there, I don't even know.
Kelsey
something.
Kelsey.
That's his last name.
Kelsey. His last name. His first name's not important.
Okay, Kelsey, whatever.
But it's Travis.
Oh, Travis Kelsey.
Yeah.
Okay, whatever. So anyway, supposedly Travis Kelsey, last election year, it was the Kansas City Chiefs and 49ers. Kansas City Chief won.
Right.
So this is, again, I think it's going to be, I can't remember, it's the third or fourth or whatever time that they're going to be facing each other in the Super Bowl. Or the Kansas City Chiefs being in the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
But what was I going to say? Supposedly, per the script, they're going to win. And Mr. Travis Kelce is going to, on the 50-yard line, is going to propose to Taylor Swift. That's a prediction. 2024 prediction.
I could see it playing out like that.
So, we shall see.
We shall see.
But I don't want to bash football or whatever, but if you guys do like football, instead of watching the halftime game, watch Chillin' with Carl.
Yeah.
This is a way better halftime show.
Way better.
Than anything else you'll see on TV.
I don't even know who's performing in the halftime show. Probably Usher.
I heard that too, but
maybe Taylor Swift. I mean, I know she's going to be.
No, she's not performing.
No, I know she's going to be shown every first down, every catch, every touchdown.
Man, absolutely.
Before they go to commercial break, they're going to show her and her horse teeth and all of her bullshit, her bright ass lipstick, everything about her. She's going to support Joe Biden cookies and all that stuff. No offense to your political side. I'm just saying it's an agenda. They're pushing it and they're going all in, right? So I wouldn't be surprised if they won, and then that would further make me believe that the NFL is starting to be very, very scripted and rigged. But that's just me. I'm a bitter fan. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'll tell you, though, the NFL is nothing without Tom Brady.
But that's the thing, though. Like the NFL and all these TV shows and dramatizations are here to distract people from their miserable lives.
Right.
Distract them from paying taxes. You know what I'm saying? And food prices and gas prices and all this other stuff, man. Right. And we're going to sign this bill and, X, Y, and Z. And we're going to give Ukraine a bunch of money. And, war is horrible. But you know what I'm saying? It's like, I don't want to touch about this, but all the money that we've given to Ukraine could have
keep going,
fixed the border wall like 10 times over.
And what else?
Could have solved homelessness, like, I don't know, maybe like 30 times over or something. I don't know. It's ridiculous. It's a ridiculous amount.
Now think about that.
Why are we taking care of other people? I guess because of interests and all that stuff, U.S. interests. But we need to take care of ourselves first.
Right.
It's like that thing on like, I don't want to talk about it. I got a problem with the airplanes, but they say, put the gas mask, put the oxygen mask on yourself before you help someone else.
Right. It's true. It's true.
Save yourself.
There is a major problem right now with completely forgetting about the American people. Yeah. And, you guys have to look at everything going on and vote accordingly, right? So we'll see how it plays out. I mean, election time is right around the corner. Yeah. And we'll see who's awake and who's asleep. I personally don't want a government who cares more about illegals, who cares more about other countries than our own people.
Well, they're doing that for their own self-interest. People in those political powers.
It's wrong.
Obviously.
It's wrong, right?
Yeah, it's wrong.
All the money that's been given out, like you said, think about what that money could have done in this country.
Yeah, to the homelessness.
Right.
Period. Homelessness.
Yeah. But see, they want poor and rich. They don't want the middle class, right?
Yeah.
Because the poor, if they give, they vote for them, right? And that's just how it's always been.
It's crazy.
Yeah. And, I'm muffled on this. There's so much I want to say, but I think as this year goes on, we'll open up more and more with that, right?
Yeah. Yeah, we're not going to get all crazy political,
and
even though we kind of started.
I want to respect everybody's political choice and stuff like that.
Well, that's the thing, too. It's like I'm open to hearing everyone's side. I want to hear their side and kind of get why their thought process is that way.
Right.
And, and have an intellectual conversation about it. And we could disagree, but we don't have to yell at each other. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's your opinion. That's your thought process and all that stuff.
Right.
I'm not here to change your ways, but I'll listen to you. You listen to me.
Yeah.
Let's just talk.
It's gotten bad, though.
Yeah.
There's
families fighting and separating and all this stuff about.
And I hate the fact that I'm at the point where if I know somebody's political side
Yeah.
and it's not the same as mine, I almost don't even want to be around that person.
Yeah.
It shouldn't be like that.
Shouldn't be like that.
But that's what they've created, that us versus them type of thing. You know what I mean? So hopefully we can turn it around and get back on our feet, and, people can see that we can disagree, but that doesn't mean we have to hate each other.
Yeah, absolutely. Mm-hmm.
So, but unfortunately, I think it's just going to get worse. I'm trying to be positive about it, but there's so much negativity going on.
But I think that's another tactic that they want. They want division.
I know, and it's working.
Because they say, if we were to all band together, we would pretty much, we are, I guess, the population. We're the ones that put these people in power.
They have too much power. They forgot that they work for us.
Exactly. That's the thing.
We vote them in.
We vote for that.
Listen, the politicians have too much power.
Yeah.
Something needs to be done to where these people are checked and they realize that, wait a second, we're overstepping. This is supposed to be a free country where we can say what we want, do what we want, think how we feel. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
and right now the government has a chokehold on all of these things.
Yeah.
And it's almost turning into like a communist type of situation, which in all across the planet, from the beginning of time when it was created, communism has never worked. So I don't understand why people would even support something like that. But, we got to see how things play out, man. It's very important times coming up.
Yeah, man.
I don't want, they need to leave the kids alone, stop infiltrating the schools with certain beliefs and certain agendas.
Ideologies and all that stuff. Pushing that stuff.
Every classroom should have the American flag. You should stand for the Pledge of Allegiance like we did when we were growing up.
We are Americans.
We are Americans.
No matter what.
There isn't any other flag that should be more important than the American flag. Now, if you want to support your own thing, that's fine.
That's fine.
That's what is great about being an American. You
Absolutely.
can do all of that. But when things that you like and support and think about, when that starts to outweigh the American flag and everything great about America, then there's a problem. Right.
Yeah.
So
absolutely.
we just got to bring it back a little bit. People need to relax, calm down, and get back to where America was thriving,
It's tough, man. It's tough, like you said, with social media and all that stuff. It's like all that information, I think it's just really hard for a lot of people to process at the moment. That's the thing. Yeah. And whatever people are drawn towards for whatever reason, they're just going all full force with that. Unfortunately. So, but yeah, man. Let's see. It's pretty much about what I got right now.
Yeah, I feel like it was a good comeback episode where we talked about different things that we never really talked about before. Yeah, we have to touch on these topics.
We have to touch on these things. I don't want to push an agenda or separate people. Yeah. I mean, I would hope the people that are watching this show would actually hear my side. And if they have something to say, man, more than ever, man, write it in the comments. Yeah. If you have a question about anything like this, I'm open to all those suggestions and comments.
Right.
And I don't know everything. I tend to do research. Not all the places that I get the research from are correct. Mm-hmm. I'll be honest with that.
Yeah.
But I continue to seek out the truth and research myself. So,
yeah,
people get things wrong. People make mistakes. It happens.
Yeah.
Not everyone's right all the time.
Yeah. What is before we close out, 2024, what is one goal that you want to accomplish? The most important.
The most important?
Yes. Just one thing.
Most important. So, as I'm getting older, man, the most valuable thing to me, I realized, is time. Over money, all this other stuff. It's time. Yeah. Why? Because I will never get time back.
It's good.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna spend my time as much as I can with the people friends and family, and all that stuff, because you never know. You never know what's going to happen tomorrow.
Yeah.
And the craziest thing, though, is we're so complacent every day walking out our house or whatever that we're just going to make it home.
Right.
It's so crazy.
Yeah.
We've became so complacent. And there's so many bad drivers out there, man.
Yeah.
That anything can happen. Heart attacks, all that stuff. You know, there's shootings and robberies and thefts and all that stuff. I don't want to like instill fear in people, but just being aware of that stuff and, you know, calling your parents or your mom if they're still around or whatever, or hugging your loved ones and family members and all that stuff. And just like, you know, I appreciate you being here at this time.
Yeah.
And stuff. And
No, that's awesome.
And many more, man. It's like, you know, so spending time with friends and family
Before it's too
stuff.
late.
Yeah. Because like you said, you never know.
Right.
You never know. And it takes 5 seconds to send a text.
Yeah.
That's it. 5 seconds. Just you're thinking of them.
Yeah.
And all that stuff. So all you guys out there, text your mom. Text your mom.
Yeah. Text your mom, text your dad.
Unfortunately, if you don't have your mom, text me. I'm not like your mother, but I will love you like your mother. I'm just kidding. No, no, but definitely my phone's always on 24/7. You know, a lot of people are going through hard times that they don't even want to talk about. Right. It's the hardest thing, man. It's to break people. I don't want to break people down, but just allow them the opportunity with an open door.
Yeah.
And say, hey, man, you're going through it. Just come on out there and just let it out. It's so hard for people to let these things out because it's like a vulnerability thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, and I'm learning that about myself through this podcast, through you, because, you know, we have that bond.
Oh, yeah.
We have that. We have that bond.
We have that bond.
We have that bond. You know, that brotherly, that brotherly bond and all that stuff.
I'll hit you with the 3-banger.
Bro.
But yeah, no, that's a good one, man. That's a good one.
Yeah. So we're really pretty much spreading out the love out there. And that's what we really need. It's love. It's not like gushy, mushy, like obsessive, compulsive love and stalkerish and all that stuff. But it's like family, man. It's like I'm doing this to build my community, family, friends, all that stuff. Like I said, and I will always say, I want anyone and everyone to come on the show. Yeah. Tell their side of the story, man.
Right.
A lot of people don't think that they have a story or whatever. It doesn't matter, but your life is something.
Right.
You've done something. You know, just, you know, your experiences, aspects. You can bring that to the show if somebody's going through something else like that, through all different types of, like, you know, being a woman, ethnic woman, all this stuff. Yeah. Growing up, you know, sharing your stories and all that stuff, your hardships. You know, someone else might be going through that, and you might be able to connect with that person and help them through this stuff.
Yeah. So, no, that's good, man.
Yeah, it's tough, man. It's pretty good. It's pretty good, man. But I would love to keep on going, man, with this. But it's about 48 minutes, man. It's pretty good.
We're gonna have plenty more.
Absolutely. Yeah. Get it going again, and then getting more people on the show and all that stuff.
Yeah. Yep.
So
2024 is gonna be better.
Absolutely, and that's what it is, man. We had to like recharge, reboot, get everything focused. Talking about changing up the scenery here. Yeah. You know, my man Josh gave that to me. Yeah. I'm not sure exactly. I think he got it from Thailand or something. I'm not sure where he got it, or maybe he created it himself.
Shout out to Josh. We've given him a lot of love.
Pictures and all that stuff. Yeah. Yeah, he's doing really good with his paintings and all that stuff. Like one of the I guess the things that he used, I guess the markers or whatnot he uses for these. Yeah. Actually gave him a shout out and all that stuff, which is pretty cool. Yeah, man. He posted it on his Instagram and everything. So
that's good.
But again, reaching out to you guys out there, our fans, family, and friends. Come on to the show, share your story, hang out with us. It doesn't even have to be a story. We could just hang out and talk. Yeah. Talk about anything. Right. Talk about movies, music, politics, clothing, whatever, anything. And if you like this video, like it, man. If you wanna continue talking to us, reach out onto us: Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube comments, all that stuff, man. We're out there. We're open to any type of suggestions, any type of conversations you guys want to have. And if you guys are struggling out there and you need some help, reach out to us. If not us, reach out to somebody. There's somebody out there for everybody to help in every situation and aspect of your life.
Well said.
Anything else?
No.
All right.
We look forward to the next one.
Yeah. Instead of watching a Super Bowl halftime, watch Chilling with Carl.
Yeah.
More shows to come. Thank you very much. Couldn't do this without you guys and all your support and love and everything. And have a great day.
Peace.